But now digging deeper this morning, the U.S. Supreme Court says it will weigh in on abortion for the first time since striking down Roe v. Wade last year. The justices will rule on a challenge over the use of mifepristone, a common abortion medication. Now, this challenge isn't expected to hit the high court's docket until sometime next year, but it's already playing out here in Southwest Virginia. WFXR's Hayes Marie Anderson went to Grayson County, where this is a hot button issue right now.
Officials have already passed a resolution declaring Grayson County as pro-life, but ahead of them tonight is an ordinance that would make it illegal for anyone to mail abortion drugs in the county.
It's hard for me to advise you to take an action that appears to be in hopes of getting the county sued. I feel like it's my job to keep you out of litigation whenever I can.
One thing Mr. Dermott didn't address is the lawsuit that I would file. He did not talk about the First Amendment.
It's a conversation that's been going on in Grayson County for months now.
I agree 100% because they don't need to kill a baby.
I think there are many ways for Grayson County to be pro-life without this divisive ordinance.
Whether to restrict people living here from access to mifepristone and other abortion medications through the mail.
Members of Grayson County reached out to me specifically wanting to see their community stand up and be a sanctuary for the unborn.
Texas-based pro-life activist Mark Lee Dixon calls himself the co-author of the ordinance up for consideration in Grayson County. He's already helped get similar ones passed in several other states.
They're working on doing this in Arizona. There also have been efforts in the state of New Mexico, as well as in Nebraska and other places around the country.
The ordinance specifically refers to the Comstock Act, a federal law dating back to the 1800s that classified contraceptives as obscene and banning them from being moved from state to state through the mail. But courts have significantly scaled back the Comstock Act over the years. And then there's the matter of Virginia law, among the most pro-choice in the South, which could render Grayson County's ordinance unenforceable, potentially triggering a series of legal challenges. But in a way, that's the point. Dixon says he wants the issue to land in the hands of the United States Supreme Court.
If there's any litigation, then they've got that backup of legal representation at no cost to their county and taxpayers.
Dixon is offering to cover the cost of any legal challenges to Grayson County's ordinance. But in the meantime, many in Grayson County want to know how this ordinance would be enforced. Virginia Tech professor Dr. Karen Holt says that's a really good question.
You would have local officials trying to find out what was being delivered through the U.S. mail, or what doctors were prescribing and things like that. I think there'll be all sorts of difficulties in terms of enforcing it, much less getting it through the legal system.
There's plenty of opposition to this plan from those working to preserve abortion access, including the American Civil Liberties Union. But here in Grayson County, all opinions, they're mixed.
My mail is private. Once it goes into my mailbox, if you mess with it, that's actually, I believe, a felony.
Pro-life is good. Abortion pills through the mail I don't agree with, because it gives people more leeway to not have safe sex.
Many people here in Grayson County are just trying to stay positive.
I try to stay hopeful about a whole lot of things, and this ordinance is not going to be the death knell one way or another for Grayson County.
The ordinance is being considered with two dates in mind. One option would have it take effect immediately. Another option would put it into effect after county officials get a court declaration saying they may do so. Back to you.